All right, everyone, let's lock the fuck in for day 2 of the Offer Publishing 30-day challenge. Actually, no, technically, this is going to be day 2 and day 3 since it's day 3 for me right now, which is why I'm wearing the same shirt as day 1. Anyway, you don't need to know any of this. It's not important. But yeah, day 2 and day 3, let's get to it. So I've heard so much of Josh Gavin and Mark Lack's voice. Like, I nearly fucking dreamed about listening to them at the end of day 2. So you can see here I finished like all these kind of like Kickstarter things. And you see this is day 1 through 7. It's only like technically day 3 for me. But like I said, we're going ham, right? We're not going to be like the average fucking student in this thing. We are going ham 8 hours a day. So basically what I did, I got a new domain. And the new domain I got is 5xcreators.com. You can see here, this is my old domain, 5xmybusiness.com. So you guys don't need to really worry about this. But anyway, I know how to do marketing. I can do it. I've done audits for people, have my own clients, but not many of them. Like, I'm not like a big agency owner or anything like that. Anyway, you guys get the point. Like, I just kind of wanted to keep this 5x branding. So I thought it was cool. I got 5x creators. And then long-term vision for me in the offer, being in offer publishing, is let's say we find an awesome creator, we launch a great digital product for them, then we can bring them over to 5x my business, and you can actually like scale, let's say, another offer for them, or maybe they want to jump into the e-com game and they need some like marketing on that type of deal. So yeah, just want to like, I don't know, think long term. But anyway, I want to also think on the next fucking sale, like my first sale, because that's what we need to be hyper focused on. This is just something I already had, so may as well stick with the branding. The next thing I did was, and this is super, super important, make a list of favorite markets to publish offers in, right? So I know how to media buy. Like I said in the last video, I worked at King Kong, a really big marketing agency. I know marketing. I was trying to look for a job, but I realized obviously I want to be in the entrepreneur space. Fuck the 9 to 5, that type of deal. So maybe this is a cool niche. I know a lot about crypto. I majored in real estate in school, which is a complete fucking scam, by the way. Never do that. I was a licensed loan originator for over a year. This stuff is just like trending right now. This is also trending. This is probably a really good market, actually, like Austin Dunham, those type of guys, business mentorship. Yeah, so just really cool like things that I'm interested in, that I consume content in, or that I like super trending. This sober drinks and experiences, I don't do that personally, but I think it could be a really interesting market. And I know it's something that like people are getting into, including people that I know in my personal life. So anyway, yeah, I even got like some creators that I was doing audits on just because that's what the course told me to do. So we're going ham, boys. We're not fucking slowing down. And that was all day 2, right? So day 3, I got my domain email ready. So it's just like Nash at 5xcreators.com. I might get instantly because I want to warm up these domains. If I'm going to be sending emails to people, I can't be going in spam like a fucking bum. I need to be in their inbox, and I want to send more than like 2 emails a day. So I might just go in with instantly. For those of you guys that don't know what that is, hopefully you okay, sorry, I got a little distracted. For those of you guys that don't know what instantly is, it's basically like some AI tool that warms up your emails. Like, it has a group of, let's say, 10,000 or 100,000 other emails in its system, and you guys just send fake emails back and forth, and it like tricks Google's algorithm, or like whatever the fucking DNS algorithm is, for you to not go to spam. So instantly is super OP. It's like $37 a month. I'll probably just bite the bullet and get that. Maybe I'll like find someone's creator code or some shit, give them some money. Anyway, yeah, main thing though. So for day 3 is, oh yeah, watched a shit ton more modules, got my like templates and stuff, shit ton, even more modules. And like, don't even focus on this day 1 through whatever. Like, I'm going in, guys. I'm not just doing day 1 on day 1. No. That's not what we're doing here. Anyway, the hardest thing I did was actually creating a lead list on day 3. And it was boring as fuck. And I'll be honest, I was like doing other stuff. I was watching modules to put it off because I was being a bit lazy, and which is alarming because it's only day 3. This is going to be my biggest personal challenge. Something called akrasia. Apparently it's a Greek word, and it literally means lack of self-control. So akrasia is like, if you're overweight, you know what you have to do. You have to stop eating cake. You have to stop eating cookies. But what happens late at night? you fucking eat the cake. You fucking eat the cookies. Why? It makes no sense, but you just do it because you're a human. So like for us, we know instead of making 10 calls a day, we need to make like 50 calls a day. We know what we have to do. But for some reason, we end up just fucking scrolling or playing video games or like texting someone, like whatever. And it's like, we need to avoid that at all costs. And that is going to be the biggest thing for this. I used to be deathly addicted to video games. I was Diamond in League of Legends, Diamond in Valorant, Grandmaster in Marvel Rivals. Now I only play single player games and Super Smash Bros. But that's like, less than an hour a day. And it just like, I really got out of that. And right now I need to focus on what I got to do, which is generating more lead lists and making more reach outs. So I'm probably going to save the reach outs for tomorrow just to give the URL, the email some time to cook a little bit and season so I don't get sent to spam. But yeah, I'll probably only be able to do like two or three. I could try like 5x my business because I have some warmed up domain or warmed up emails there. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But anyway, you guys get the point. So yeah, TLDR of what I did today. Watch a fuck ton of modules. I got my domain and got an email on my domain. I got some niches that I think are going to do well and that could make sense. I'll probably narrow this down to like 2 or 3. I got a lead list on Hypertrain, which I highly recommend. And yeah, so stay tuned for day 4 of the 30-day challenge. Let's get it.